Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun says the current palliative plan for the state workers will automatically drive private sector to take care of its workers. The state governor stated this earlier today on TVC's program, First 100 Days. The report.
Distribution of revenue accruing to the 3 tiers of government for the month of June 2023 courtesy fuel subsidy removal has raised some conversations in some quarters. Although Governor Dapo Abiodun admitted increase, he explains that other factors contributed to the increase.
Is a reflection of the revenue that is being earned by, both the federal government and the federation, and that revenue comes from, yes, the fact that NNPC is no longer subsidizing petrol, but at the same time, it also comes in from the fact that there's been a unification of the naira. So in the past, when NNPC would sell our crude and remit funds to Federation at 450, they are now remitting those funds at 750 or thereabouts.
To alleviate the hardship of the subsidy removal on the people of Ogun State, the governor says his decision to roll out cash palliative to public servants and pensioners, among other packages, is a duty the government owes the people.
Once the public sector begin to grumble, you feel the ripple effect. It goes, it's like a wildfire in Hamatan. So once you're able to give them a sense of belonging and they are the engine room of government. When they are looked after, and knowing that this 10,000 was not arbitrary, I didn't just sit down or wake up on the wrong side of the bed and decide I was going to give them 10,000. We sat down with our labor unions, the GNC and the TVC and the NLC, and we all agreed that this was something that if we did, would go a long way into ameliorating the pains that is occasioned by the removal of the subsidy and increased transport prices.
The governor is optimistic that there are sustainable plans to put smiles on the faces of the state residents.
Some of these, particularly the 10,000.
The Nigerian Senate is not pleased with the proposed increase in electricity tariff by electricity distribution companies in Nigeria. The upper legislative chamber has now urged the federal government to intervene and halt the proposed move and direct the Nigerian Regulatory Commission to thoroughly look into the rate review application as proposed by the DISCOs. These resolutions are the outcome of a motion moved by the lawmaker representing Oyo Central, Senator Yunus Abiodun. We'll bring you this report, and after this report, we will also bring you updates in business and sports. Stay with us.
Plans by electricity distribution companies in Nigeria to review the cost of electricity tariffs and estimated billings dominated discussions among lawmakers. At Tuesday's plenary, the senator representing Oyo Central moved the motion complaining about the worsening situation of electricity in the country and the economic hardship already felt by the hike in electricity tariff and estimated billings. The lawmaker appealed that the hiking cost of electricity should not be allowed to continue, as it has now become increasingly difficult for Nigerians to afford their basic needs.
The Senate accordingly resolved to 1. Call on the federal government of Nigeria to intervene and halt the proposed increase in the electricity tariff by the distribution companies, the DISCOs. Urge Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission to decentralize proposed engagement with stakeholders scheduled for Abuja to the 6 geopolitical zones of the Federation for effective participation by all. Further urge NERC to explore alternative measures to address the financial challenges faced by the DISCO, such as improving operational efficiency, reducing technical and commercial losses, and enhancing revenue collective mechanism.
Other lawmakers supported this motion and condemned the proposed move by the DISCOs. They all agree that Nigerians are already facing tough times with the current economic reality.
Electricity is one of the primary factors of production. An increase in electricity tariffs, as currently proposed, will increase the problem of the inflation and compound Nigeria's inflation crisis. I would like to back the motion, which was co-sponsored by myself and aptly read by Senator Yunus Akintunde, by calling on the federal government to intervene as a matter of urgency to halt this proposed increase in tariffs.
Debate, the lawmakers adopted all resolutions attached to the motion with an additional prayer to the discourse to let the poor breathe.